welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is episode 313 and I finished it. This is my yarn advent shawl from this past Christmas and it is completely done. It is a really good size. I just took it off the blocking boards upstairs. So let me hold this out so you can see it from the beginning to the end. I started at this end and you can see the points are now much more emphasized because I did pull those out. And it comes across here. This is where it is its longest point. And then it goes all the way to the end here. I love these purples with that jade color green. So it is a really nice size. I mean, I can't span it with my arms. It sticks out the other side. So I am going to insert some video of what it looked like when it was on the blocking board. And then I'm also going to put in a video of me wearing it so you can see size-wise what it really looks like. So I thought I would show this to you before I take it off of the blocking board. There it is. This is huge. So I'm going to take it off of the board and we'll take a look at it on. Here it is on as a scarf and it's wrapped around my neck, not tightly. You know, it's not like choking me like that, but it's loose and it still has plenty to hang down this way, or it is large enough. I do need to still weave in some of the ends, but it is big enough to wear like this and wrap around my shoulders. And I'll turn around so you can see how far it comes down in the back. So there it is, my Advent calendar shawl. And this pattern was a pattern that was gifted to me several years ago, and it's called Brave at Heart. I think it's Brave at Heart. So yeah, it was a very easy pattern. It's actually, the pattern itself is meant to be smaller than this, but I had leftover yarn, so I just kept going with it. It was easy enough to memorize the pattern. So had to adjust in my seat a little bit. So anyway, it's all done and I'm loving it. It's really soft and I didn't even have to wash it in conditioner. It's nice and soft. So this yarn was from Dear Myrna Knits, or Dear Myrna Yarns, but that Etsy shop I don't believe is in business anymore. I've gone over and looked at it and I don't see anything over there. So sadly, I can't get the yarn from there anymore at this point. So I do have some works in progress, so let me show you those. I am working on my crochet project. One of you gave me this clover hook. This is a 5 centimeter hook, or 5 millimeter hook, and it is an H, and it is a clover. It's my first real clover crochet hook. My other ones are imitating crochet hooks. They're like this, so they look the same but they don't feel quite the same. This is a little bit more substantial to feel than this one is. So I have been crocheting with this crochet hook, so thank you very much. You know who you are. And let me pull up the pattern. This is a free pattern that I am making. It's the best of 2019 top pattern by I Like Crochet. It's called the Sierra Swancho, but it's not, I don't know why they call it that because it is not a poncho. I would not make a poncho with sleeves again after the last gray one. This is actually a shirt, but it has like bell type of sleeves and it is real lacy. So as you can see, the model has a shirt underneath it, but that's what it looks like. It is a free pattern, as I said. Now here's the funny thing. I started it and I will show it to you. Now the pattern calls for a size, I believe it's a 6 hook. This is a 6 millimeter hook. I'm using a 5 millimeter hook. So what I did is I took it up one size, and then because I'm using a smaller crochet hook, I chose the size up on the pattern. I'm actually making the medium. My coworker, actually my supervisor, made this same pattern. She made, it was either the small or the medium, and she made it with the correct size crochet hook, and it looks huge on her. She had to actually put a drawstring through here because the neck was so loose. And if you look in the picture, it's a very low neck. I don't really care for that. I would like it to be up a little bit, even though I'm wearing something underneath it. I don't want something I've got to constantly be pulling up on my shoulders. So this is working out just perfect size-wise. And here's what it looks like. It's all, so far it is all V-stitch, except for this, which was called stacked, and it creates these like little scallops at the top. So it's really cute. I like it. This is alpaca. It's Barocco alpaca yarn that actually my supervisor gave me. It's an off-white, kind of a natural color. There you can see it. It's very soft. I think if I remember rightly, it's like 85% wool and 15% alpaca, but it is really, really soft. And like I said, she has made this pattern. In fact, she made it in the same color, but she did hers in cotton, which also might explain why hers was stretching out so much. But I went into work the other day and I was like, it didn't look quite right where the increases are, because you can see when I hold this out, it has increases in like 6 places going around. All of the marked spots here are increases. So you can see I've got them marked right in here. That one you can really see. So I wasn't sure that I was doing it right because it just didn't look right. I was afraid I was going to end up with a clown's ruffled collar thing by the time I was finished. And so I took it in and I said, Kristen, and you will see Kristen's project in Show and Tell in a few minutes. She has little gnomes. But anyway, I had her look at it, and she just kind of broke up laughing. She's like, yeah, it would have been way, way, way too big. You've got some increases going on that don't need to be there. So she got me straightened out because I was like doubling the increase that I really needed to do. I was increasing not just one stitch, but all of the stitches that were in the increase from the row before. So yeah, it was turning out a little too big. So she got me straightened out on that. So thank you, Kristen. She is my go-to person for crochet questions because she does mostly, that's all she does is crochet. She knows how to knit, but she crochets. Yeah, so when I run into questions, that's who I head for. So she helped me out with that. So that's my crochet project. And then my knitting project, I have been working on a pattern. It's by Yakima Yarn. It is a cabled scarf, and I found out this week, Tina shared with me that they also have a pattern for the same yarn for a cowl. I'm thinking it probably, maybe it takes just one skein. I don't know. I downloaded that pattern too because it was also free, because I might make something with that pattern too. But here is my progress on this scarf, and this is gorgeous, this yarn. It's showing up a lot lighter than it really is. It's a crimson, kind of a cranberry type of color. And it's tonal, as you can see. And it has 3 cables that run across it. This is so soft. It is going to feel so good around my neck. I like my neck warm all the time because it gets cold. But yes, it is so soft. So very excited. And it's going to look great with my winter coat, because my winter coat is gray. So I have a purple one, but I have a gray one that I wear to church and stuff. So yes, that's going to look beautiful with that. So that again is Yakima yarn, is the type of yarn this is. It is by Plymouth Yarn. And this was gifted to me by Creatively Altered, which is a yarn shop in Ohio, but you can go online and find them and do a little shopping if you would like to get some Yakima yarn for yourself. So that's what I have been working on this week. What have you all been working on? Now, if you would like to enter one of your projects for us to see over on the show and tell, you can do so by sending it to me in an email. Just send me a picture and a little information to KatrinasCreations@yahoo.com, or you can post it on my Facebook page, which is Katrina Knits, or you can message me over on Facebook as well and send me a picture that way. And that way we will put you in show and tell, and we would love to see your projects. So we have a big giveaway coming up. I had a company that I've been buying a lot of stuff from lately. I've been doing a lot of shopping. It's called Temu. It's T-E-M-U. And I have been buying a lot of items, and I've been chatting back and forth with them, and they sent me some items for me to review. So of course I got knit and crochet and yarn related items to show you guys. And we're going to be giving some of those items away. So be watching for that video. It is going to be coming up either this Wednesday or next Wednesday. I still need to get the links that they send me so that you guys can go through and buy those links if you're interested, but the deals are really good. Their prices are really good, and I'm impressed by the products that I've seen so far. So like I said, there will be a video coming up about that very soon, and a giveaway included in that giveaway, or in that video. So what am I reading? I finished reading a short book. It's called Logged On. That's by Barbara Ross. It's a cozy mystery. This was what's called a novella. So it's a short little book. It was part of like a three book, it was 3 stories in one book that were put together by different authors. But I do read that particular series. It's the main Clam Bake Mystery series by Barbara Ross. And so she had a little novella that was like 60 or 70 pages, something like that, to read. So I finished that in no time. It was like one evening and I was done, but it was a really cute story. I do have all the links to the books that I like to read down below if you go onto Amazon, then you can look at cozy mysteries or yarn related cozy mysteries. So that is a non-yarn related cozy mystery that I like to read. So then I started on another series, and I had told you about it I think last week. It was Aunt Dimity is what I got started on, and the one I listened to, because I love listening to books, like audiobooks and things. I like to be read to, and I can also knit or crochet while I'm listening. But I had listened to Aunt Dimity and the Buried Treasure, and I enjoyed it so much that I decided to go and start from the beginning of the series. So this is the very first book in the series. It's not on audio, so I couldn't get it. It is Aunt Dimity's Death. So this is the very beginning. So the main character is named Laurie Shepherd, and her mother has just passed away. She's single, she's by herself, living like pretty much hand to mouth, and she's heard stories from her mother when she was a child about this character named Aunt Dimity and all these different adventures she goes on. So for years she didn't realize Aunt Dimity was a real person, until after her mother's death, when she finds out that Aunt Dimity was a real person and she left her an English cottage. So I haven't gotten to that part yet. Right now she's just meeting with the attorneys to find out why it is they're trying to contact her, and to find out that Aunt Dimity was a real person. So yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, and the back of it really sounds interesting. It says, what begins as a fairy tale becomes a mystery and a ghost story in an improbable, cozy setting as Aunt Dimity's indomitable spirit leads Lori on an otherworldly quest to discover how true love can conquer all. So yeah, I've enjoyed these. They were nice and clean. There was no language in it. At least the one I read before this. Nothing graphic, if you know what I mean. So I've enjoyed these so far. And I have a whole bunch sitting on the table here that I will be able to read when I'm out for my knee surgery for a couple of months. Well, 3 months actually. So yeah, this is my newest book that I am reading. Upcoming videos. Wednesday will either be the giveaway video, depending on whether I hear back from them fast enough. But it will either be the giveaway video, or it will be a video of surprise about some upcoming changes and just some interesting things going on. Thursday there will be a bariatric and knee replacement update, because Thursday is my knee replacement. So as you're watching my bariatric video on Wednesday, be thinking of me, because I will be in surgery at that point getting my knee replaced, and it is a total knee replacement. So that is going on Thursday. Needless to say, there is no video next Saturday because I'm just going to be coming home from the hospital. I'm going to be on painkillers, and it would be a very strange and bizarre video probably, because I will probably be loopy at that point. So no video next Saturday, but there will be a Wednesday video and a Wednesday video. We aren't missing any videos for Wednesdays or anything, just Saturday. So make sure you tune in Wednesday and Thursday for videos this week. Now it's time for... Now in our Come and Get It section, I'm not an affiliate of this company or anything, but they're running a really good, well, it's not even a sale, it's free. Expression Fiber Arts, okay? You can go over to their website, sign up for their newsletter. Every Friday, they send free patterns to you in your email. They usually send a knitting and a crochet pattern. You can choose one or both. They have some gorgeous patterns. They also sell hand-dyed yarn that's also very pretty. They are running a sale on that. I think it's like 15% off, something like that. I've never bought any of their yarn, but it is really, really pretty yarn. So that is Expression Fiber Arts, but here's the thing. Through Sunday, so it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's 3 days, they are offering, and this is totally free, free mitten and glove patterns. You can just go over to their website, look through their patterns. All of their mittens and gloves patterns are free. Also, most of their hat patterns are also free right now. So it is a 3-day special type of thing. So go over and check it out. That's Expression Fiber Arts. Like I said, I'm not an affiliate of theirs or anything else, but if you sign up for their newsletter, make sure when you sign up for their newsletter, you scroll all the way to the bottom, because just above the submit button is a little thing that you agree to the terms and conditions. You have to check that little button, otherwise it won't go through. So check that, and yeah, the patterns, like I said, they send you a free pattern in your email every week, and they also run these little specials like what they're doing right now, so you can go get some mittens and gloves and hat patterns for free right now. Lovecrafts, the link to that, I am an affiliate of them, and I'm an affiliate of all the ones that I'm going to mention afterwards here. But Lovecrafts, go over and check out their clearance section in the yarn. They run specials on a regular basis, and so I don't even try to keep track of them because it's like continuously they're putting things on sale. So go over and check out Lovecrafts. I do have it set up down below. There is the UK and the US, so make sure you get the right one so that the prices are right. Otherwise, you're going to be looking for things in euro dollars, so that won't work. So if you're in the US, so make sure you click either US or the UK. Knit Picks. They are ending their sale for January 31st for their Comfy brand. It's 20% off until the 31st. So that is Knit Picks. Lion brand, I went over to their clearance section. I don't know of any sales that are currently going on with Lion brand. However, they do have in the clearance section $5.99 on select skeins of Shawl in a Ball, which is a good price for Shawl in a Ball. So it's $5.99. They also have select yarns of Summer Nights for $2.99, which is also a really good deal. If you like Velux, which is like a velvety, thick, super bulky, they have that for $5.99. And they also have Just Hemp, which is like a, it's not an acrylic, it's not cotton, it's made out of hemp, just hemp. But it's a natural fiber. They are selling that for $5.39 if you want to get a jump on your warmer weather knitting or crochet. So those are the sales that I know about so far, and I will see you again on Wednesday for our whatever it turns out to be video, and Thursday for my bariatric and knee replacement update. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all again on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.